guys? Back again for another newsworthy video from the price of gaming. Gaming ain't easy. Like I said, we're going to talk a little bit of news today. I ain't done a little bit of news in a while, but I got a couple things. What was this? Yesterday, I believe. Yeah, yesterday. This guy called Orange Pixel. He's a developer. Went on Atari's YouTube and said he's bringing a game called Meganoid to the VCS pretty soon. I ain't got the sound on, but you can get the gist of it. I'll show you. There's the guy. He says he's gonna bring it, and he's gonna bring. He has like a catalog of games, which I'll show you this in a few. And he's gonna bring, I think he said 10 games or so to the VCS from his catalog of games. There's a couple of them. I'll show you here in a minute, but yeah, he just did some questions, and I don't want closed captions on. And he just answered questions or whatever, and just said what he's gonna do and wants to bring. So that's the gist of that. But like I said, we're not gonna listen to all that. It's all he said. But if you go, there's the games right there, some of them. But I'll show you here in a second. There's Meganoid. But if you go up to ishi.io and you put in his developer name, here they is. You can join his Discord too, his Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. It is going to be, where's that? This game. You can buy it on ish.io right now if you can't wait for the VCS version for $9. Click on it. Come on. There we go. A little screenshot. I mean, it's the retro style games that's usually on there now. Whatever. Like if that's what you want any more than on the VCS, and at least it's something. So I'll give you that. Something. But like to me, this is just getting too repetitive with the retro style games. Like there has to be some kind of modern stuff on there for like other people to want this too. Like not everybody's gonna want to play retro style games. There's got to be some kind of modern. You got to find some kind of way to get modern games on there. But if you do, so let's see if I can get out of here. How do I get back out of this? There's my clicker timer. I can't. It's over top of this. Okay, there we go. I guess he showed some of this too. He said this is coming residual. He said it's like an open world or something. Ashland, Alien Secret, Venture Force. Yeah, procedure generated world. Like so, it generates whatever as you go along. So, I mean, looks like the same as the other one. Same style. So, said if you're into these retros, then if he brings all these like he says, I don't know which ones he said most. He said I just remember them two, but he said 10, and there's a good bit here. So, are we gonna see Gunslugs and Gunslugs 2? There's Grandpa Chronicles of Meganoid. Groundskeeper 2, which is $4. Some of these games are like less than the other ones. Probably more developed than others. This is why they're more expensive. This is probably like the most developed. It was $20. Space Grunts 2, $10. I think he showed this one. I think it's this one because he said it's a turn-based game, or you got a turn-based, but you can play it like an action game or something. He said, I think it might be that one. I don't know. Wasn't really paying attention when they showed that, but it says mostly, like I said, the same kind of stuff for each game. So if you're looking for Atari games, and if you got Atari VCS and you didn't hear that news yet, somebody should be coming sometime in the future. So look out for them on the store. And then our last piece of news brings up the Intellivision Amico, our friend. And this is from, what was this, the 28th, it's older news, but Intellivision Amico isn't dead, claims the head of Stainless Games. It's still happening. He put out a thing that said he knows, I don't know if he said Phil, or he knows somebody from Intellivision, and he talked to him. Industry veteran, the driving force behind the project, stepped down early, we don't know this, and Phil Adams became the CEO, we know. In March, fundraising campaign closer. In June, the company had cut staff in order at the console to finish line. In short, it's not looking particularly positive for the Amico project. Came to find out who have developed for this platform are wiser about when it might actually arrive when reached out to Stainless Games co-founder Patrick Buckland, established way back in 1994. I was in middle school or elementary school, take your pick. Stainless is perhaps most famous for its controversial Carmageddon series, but it also worked on projects for Amico Missile Command and Liar's Dice, which the latter remains unfinished at the time of its writing, so no Liar's Dice yet. Which we ain't really seen much on that, so probably so. You see more Missile Command than anything. Buckland was able to shed light on the current situation on Intellivision, as well as add context to recent news that the company's offices were not closed. In terms of what's happening with Intellivision, I did actually talk to their CEO, Phil Adam, only last week. He confirmed that everything is still set to happen despite the setbacks and problems. The rumors of them closing their offices were overblown. Everybody was working from home anyways due to COVID, so Phil said couldn't see the point of paying for their offices. So if anybody, that's what he supposedly said. So they didn't want to pay for them no more. So he bought 3 or so, 50 million of them. He's like, we're not going to pay for these. It's wasting money. We're just going to work from home, work from the UPS store maybe. That's what that one address was that they did the trademark for. So who knows? But anyways, Phil, a close friend of, yeah, he's a close friend, so I trust him. The public message from Intellivision that they are not dead and it's still happening is generally what their intention is internally. Buckland added that despite assurances that the release is still going to happen, Stainless is very much adopting a wait and see approach. That's my approach for the Amico too. Like I put in the DJC's thing the other day. I was in there. I was like, I'm just gonna wait and see if it come out. It come out. It don't. It don't. Like, you know, I ain't gonna lose sleep over a console, man. I'm sorry. I got other shit to do, man. You know what I mean? I got a family. I got kids. I work, man. I got a job. I ain't got time to sit around and cry over a console that's been 2 years, 3 years in the making and still ain't come out yet. You know what I mean? I like women too, man. I like, you know, that keeps my mind busy too. But anywho, kids show too, somewhat, whatever. He's wait and see approach before committing any more resources to Amico project. So that means they're stopped working on until they're saying, hey, we're actually going to try to get this out. So we'd love to see Missile Command see the light of day. It's a great game. We'd also like to finish Liar's Dice. Obviously, nothing is ongoing at the moment for the Amico, as we need to see if Phil and company manage to pull it off. If they do, then yes, the intention is to do further work. So if they get the thing out, they are going to finish Liar's Dice and then put Missile Command on it and finish it up. It must not be finished neither, but who knows. But that's the state of the Amico according to this dude. So if you don't believe it, then you don't believe it. If you believe it, then you believe it. That's what I can say. You know what I mean? It is what it is anymore with this thing. If it comes out, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Who, like, people care, people don't. You know what I mean? It's not life or death. Like, a video game console ain't life or death. If you don't have it, you're not going to die. If you get it, you know, the haters or whatever is going to be like, whatever. It sucks anyway. You know what I mean? So it's a lose-lose with situation anyway. So let me know in the comments if you excited for any of these VCS games that's coming out. I might get a couple. I don't know. Just get tired of the retro shit. But just Amico stuff. If you believe, what is this? A virus threat? Okay. Any of these Amico, if it's gonna come out or not, if you believe this dude or whatever, it doesn't matter anymore. But it's just some news that's out there. Let me know in the comments, guys. Give a like, subscribe. Peace out. Price like, hey man, gaming ain't easy. Neither is making the Amicos. Like it seems. Peace.